What's up everyone, it's Nick Vazquez, your Mississauga realtor, and we are back with another video where we're going to talk about the 5 things that you could do in Mississauga this winter. So whether you're trying to find something fun to do with the kids or if you're looking for a unique date idea, this video will have you covered. Before we get into it, if you find this information valuable or informative, if it's helpful for you at all, please just hit that like button. It does seriously help me out. Also, if you want to learn more about Mississauga or the Greater Toronto Area in general, please consider subscribing to the channel. Would seriously appreciate it. With that out of the way, let's jump into the 5 things to do this winter in Mississauga. So the first thing on this list, and it's a very common winter activity when you think about things to do in the winter, and that is to go ice skating at Celebration Square. If you know me, I'm a big hockey guy. I love to get out onto the ice, skate around, play hockey, all that fun stuff, so this one is near and dear to my heart. Located in the heart of Mississauga by Square One, Celebration Square is the perfect place to get out there, lace up your skates, get out onto the ice, and get some winter exercise. Every winter, Celebration Square is transformed into this beautiful outdoor rink that brings in visitors and locals alike. One of the great things about ice skating at Celebration Square is that it's completely free. You don't need to pay for anything. If you have your own skates, you bring your own skates and you can hit the ice there. If you don't have skates, you can rent them for a small fee. They also have a warming tent where you can get some hot chocolate and just kind of hang out, eat some snacks and things like that. But other than that, completely free. In addition to just open skating time, Celebration Square also offers some various activities that you could take part in. Some of these activities may include like a skating party or live music and things like that. So they're always kind of adding new things. There's always events going on. So just check out their calendar and you can definitely find something that might be unique, something that you've never done before. Now I know you might be thinking, this sounds great, but I don't know how to skate. Don't worry, the rink is open to skaters of all abilities, all levels, and there are staff on hand to kind of help you out if you're just trying to get your bearings and figure out what you're doing. Plus, skating is really fun and it really helps out with your balance and coordination, so definitely something that you can learn how to do if you're interested in that. If skating sounds interesting to you, then head on over to Celebration Square and check that out. And if you want to check out some other outdoor rinks throughout the city, here's a map that I found online showing you where you can find these. I'll drop a link in the description below, so check that out if you're interested. Moving to number 2 on the list, and that is to check out Illumi in Mississauga. If you're looking for a truly unique experience this winter, I highly recommend checking this one out. If you don't know what Illumi is, it's located by Huron, Ontario and Derry, and it's a one-of-a-kind outdoor light show that truly transports you into a world of breathtaking beauty. The show combines state-of-the-art technology and these amazing visual displays to truly create this unforgettable experience. There are thousands of these massive, larger-than-life light structures that take place across 13 different universes, so each universe has its own theme, and it's a really cool place to just take the kids or the family and go on your own little epic adventure. Obviously, because it's a light show, the exhibit takes place at night, and it takes about 75 minutes to walk through. It is outdoors, so you're gonna wanna make sure you bundle up so you can stay comfortable, but it is a really cool experience. If you do wanna go, you have to book a time slot and you do have to pay to get in. It costs roughly anywhere between $15 to $27 per person, depending on your age and the day that you go. But it is really unique, so if you're willing to, you have the budget for it, go check it out. They also do have food trucks inside if you want to grab something to eat. There are places to warm up if you're a little bit cold from being outside for a while, and they also offer free parking. So check it out. It's definitely a unique experience. You're not really going to find that in a lot of other places, but check it out. I do believe they're going to be ending their light show at the end of January. Not completely sure about that, but if you are interested, definitely check that out soon because it might be over before you know it. Moving on to activity number 3. If you're thinking of a fun and healthy way to enjoy the great outdoors this winter, then I highly recommend checking out the Credit Valley Conservation Area in Mississauga. The Credit Valley Conservation Area is a beautiful natural area that offers a variety of walking trails throughout the city of Mississauga. It covers a large range of the Credit River Valley and is home to over 50 kilometers of hiking trails that go through various landscapes throughout Mississauga, including forests, meadows, and wetlands. It really provides a beautiful setting for your winter hike. One of the great things about hiking in the Credit Valley Conservation Area is that most of the trails are well maintained and they're really easy to follow depending on where you go, on which trail you enter into the area. Plus, hiking in the winter is a totally different experience compared to hiking in the summer. Everything looks so beautiful with all the snow. Just make sure that you do dress appropriately because it will be cold. In addition to hiking trails, you can also do some other activities like snowshoeing, cross-country skiing, and things like that, depending on where you go and which trail you're on. But those are options as well. And again, a fun way to just get out into nature in the winter time. So if you want to be active and head out into nature this winter, just grab some friends and head out onto the trails. It'll truly be a memorable experience. Now, before we go into the next one, if you've learned something new so far of something you didn't know that you could do in Mississauga, please just hit that like button and consider subscribing. It does really help me out and I would really appreciate it. Thank you so much. On to the next point. You can't have a list of winter activities if you don't include tobogganing. Tobogganing is a classic winter activity that's fun for people of all ages. All you need is some snow, a hill, and a sled. And luckily, Mississauga has a ton of hills that you can go on where you can take the kids and have some fun. And best of all, it's totally free. Some popular spots to go tobogganing in the city include areas like Brookmead Park, Birchwood Park, Vic Johnson Arena in Streetsville, Arundel Park, and Jack Darling Memorial Park. There are hills all over Mississauga, some are bigger than others, but if you look at any real park or school, behind a school where like the playground area is, there usually is some sort of hill that you can just go on. I did find a map online where you could take a look and see if there are any hills close to you. I'll also drop a link to that map in the description, so check that out if you're interested. And of course, if tobogganing is not really your thing, you want something a little more extreme, you can go skiing and snowboarding. Now, unfortunately, there aren't really any areas within the city of Mississauga to do that, but there are plenty of options just a short drive away. The two places that I would recommend that are pretty famous and they're relatively close by, the first one is Glen Eden, which is by Milton, about a 30-minute drive from Mississauga, and then the other one, of course, is Blue Mountain, which is about a 2-hour drive from Mississauga. So a little bit further, but that's where most of the skiers and snowboarders go. So as far as winter activities go, that's a very solid one and definitely something that you could do this winter in Mississauga. Now, the final activity that you should check out this winter in Mississauga is to go go-karting, specifically Glo-Karting at K1 Speed in Mississauga. If you're not familiar with K1 Speed, it's an enclosed indoor racetrack in Mississauga with these high-performance electric vehicles, and because it's indoors, you could have a race at any time of the year. Now, we're not really talking about just go-karting, we're talking about glow-karting. And what is glow-karting, you may ask? It's exactly what it sounds like. The track and the carts are illuminated with neon lights and really creates this unique go-karting experience. You probably haven't seen much like this before in the past, and it's pretty unique, and that is what it is. But don't just take my word for it. A lot of people say it's so much fun. If you look at some of the reviews that they have, a lot of people have said that it's super fun, it's a must-do in Mississauga, and people have even said it's the best go-karting experience they've ever had. At K1, they do glow-karting every Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. The walk-in price for one race, which is 12 laps, is about $30. And then obviously the more races that you purchase, the price will go down per race. But at the end of the day, you can check out their website. They have a bunch of packages and things like that as well. So definitely something to check out if you're looking for a unique indoor activity to do this winter. So wrapping up this video, those are 5 things that you could do this winter so that, you know, your winter isn't boring. You have some options. You could take your kids out for a fun play date, or you could take your significant other out for a date. Those are some of the activities that you can do in Mississauga this winter. Which one do you think that you'd like to try this year? Drop a comment below and let me know. If you have any questions about those 5 topics that I've covered here today, please reach out to me. I'd be happy to help out and give some more suggestions if you're interested. Also, I am a realtor here in Mississauga, so if you have any questions about real estate or you need help buying or selling or anything like that, please feel free to reach out to me. Always happy to answer any questions and help out in any way that I can. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. I do appreciate each and every one of you. If you liked the video, please just hit the like button. Would seriously appreciate it. It does help me out. Also, if you want to keep yourself informed on everything that's happening in Mississauga or the Greater Toronto Area in general, please consider subscribing to the channel. Thanks again for all your support, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.